Welcome to Pi News World, where our mission is to deliver trusted, verified, and responsible updates about the Pi network. We prioritize accuracy by focusing on facts, official announcements, and meaningful community discussions, steering clear of rumors and speculation. Our commitment is to keep viewers informed about the latest developments and real progress within the Pi ecosystem. By relying on reliable sources and transparent reporting, we aim to be your go-to channel for understanding Pi Network's journey. Here you can expect clarity, honesty, and a dedication to truth in every update. Recently, a major topic of discussion within the Pi Network community is the claim that one Pi is valued at $314,159, known as the Global Consensus Value, or GCV. It's essential to understand that this figure is not an official price set by the Pi core team, but rather a value proposed and supported by segments of the community. The GCV reflects a collective vision and long-term belief in Pi's potential, rather than a confirmed market rate. Distinguishing between official confirmation and community-driven consensus is crucial to avoid misunderstandings about Pi's actual value. While community consensus can influence perception, it does not equate to an officially recognized or guaranteed price. The Global Consensus Value, or GCV, is a concept within the Pi network that represents a community-driven idea about what one Pi token could be worth in the future. It is important to understand that GCV is not an official price set or endorsed by the Pi core team. Instead, it reflects the collective vision and agreement among community members who propose this value based on shared beliefs and aspirations. While GCV can influence how some users exchange goods and services within the network, it does not represent a confirmed or legally recognized market price. Ultimately, GCV is a symbol of community consensus rather than an official valuation. The figure, $314,159 for the Global Consensus Value, was chosen for its deep symbolic meaning. It draws directly from the mathematical constant pi, or pi, which is approximately 3.14159. By expanding this number, the community emphasizes not only a connection to the network's name, but also a vision for Pi's future. Supporters believe this value represents scarcity, honoring the limited supply of Pi and the dedication of early pioneers. Ultimately, the number stands as a statement of long-term belief in the project's potential and the community's shared aspirations. Many pioneers support the Global Consensus Value, or GCV, for several key reasons. First, they believe that scarcity plays a crucial role, as not all mined Pi will enter circulation due to factors like incomplete KYC, lost keys, and inactive accounts. This limited supply could enhance the token's perceived value. Additionally, early contributors are recognized for their years of dedication to building and supporting the network, which some feel should be reflected in Pi's valuation. Supporters also emphasize that true value should come from real-world utility, using Pi for goods, services, and peer-to-peer transactions, rather than short-term speculation. The figure of $314,159 as the value of one Pi is not an officially confirmed price by the Pi core team. Any statements suggesting that this value has been formally endorsed are inaccurate and should be regarded as misinformation. Instead, this number reflects a community-driven consensus, representing what some pioneers believe Pi could be worth in the future. Official pricing can only be established through recognized market mechanisms or direct announcements from the Pi core team. Community consensus, while influential within the network, does not equate to an official or guaranteed market value. Community consensus plays a significant role in shaping the perceived value of digital assets like Pi. When a large group agrees on a certain value, it can help protect the long-term worth of the token by discouraging undervaluation. However, setting the agreed value excessively high can create challenges. Such high prices may slow down adoption, as new users and merchants could be hesitant to participate, and it can also reduce liquidity by limiting the number of transactions. Striking a balance between community vision and practical market dynamics is essential for sustainable growth. Pi Network stands out in the cryptocurrency landscape due to its distinctive approach. Unlike many projects, it operates an enclosed mainnet, which means trading is limited while the network builds its foundation. This strategy prioritizes real-world utility and ecosystem development before allowing open market trading. By focusing on practical applications and encouraging the use of Pi for goods and services, the network aims to create lasting value. Additionally, Pi Network boasts a vast global community, with tens of millions of pioneers actively participating and supporting its growth. Several significant updates are on the horizon for Pi Network. These include expanded access to the mainnet, the growth of ecosystem applications, and enhancements to the KYC process, all aimed at strengthening the network's foundation. The gradual transition toward an open mainnet is also in progress, reflecting the project's commitment to long-term development. However, it's important to note that none of these updates come with a guaranteed price for the Pi token. The ultimate value will depend on real-world adoption and the evolving utility of the network. The true value of Pi will ultimately be shaped by several key factors. Real-world utility is essential, as Pi must be used for meaningful goods and services to gain lasting worth. Merchant adoption will play a major role, since the more businesses accept Pi, the more demand and credibility it will have. Transaction volume and ecosystem growth will indicate how actively Pi is being used and developed, reflecting its relevance in daily life. Finally, community trust and the behavior of pioneers after the open mainnet launch will influence stability and long-term success, as responsible participation can help sustain and grow the network. To conclude, it's important to remember that the $314,159 global consensus value is a vision held by the Pi Network community, not an officially confirmed price. There is no formal announcement or legal backing for this figure from the Pi core team. As the network evolves, staying informed and patient is essential. Always verify information from trusted sources before making decisions. The future of Pi will be shaped by real-world adoption and collective trust, not just community aspirations.